Hi, I'm DJ Particle, and this is ParticlePlay. I'm going a little more tongue-in-cheek this time. Not so much actual gameplay, but and I've got World of Warcraft loaded up because, you know, I do a lot of roleplay on World of Warcraft, and this is one of my roleplay characters, Britannia Marksworth. As you can see from the plugin I have here, look at the tooltip over there. Argent Knight of the Ebon Blade. In other words, she's a Death Knight, but she's also with the Argent Crusade. She's recruiting for a cause called Occupy Azeroth, although I admit I haven't had a chance to do too much with that storyline in more recent days. And and of course I have her listed as Undead Human because, as we know, Death Knights are, well, typically undead, and this is on Moonguard server. And the main reason why I'm saying all this about roleplay, and I want to highlight a little plugin I use. It's called XRP. Now, XRP is an offshoot of the popular plugin MRP, which is called My Roleplay. And XRP sort of took all the functionality of My Roleplay and put in some of the functionality of another plugin called Total Roleplay. Like, for example, being able to look at people cross realm if you've looked at them before, and and being able to see cross faction profiles if you've seen them before in another character, and stuff like that, without being as complicated as TRP is. Now, I'm mentioning all this because MRP is what we're really focusing on. And some people put crazy stuff in their MRP. Some people tend to be a little more lore-abiding. Like for example, for Britannia here, it's rare to see an Ebon Knight with a peaceful expression and positive outlook on her face, but that's Tanya for you. It's the glow in her eyes and the echo in her voice that betray her current undead state. It says, while not wearing her Argent tabard, she wears an Argent pin on her shirt over her left breast. Now, that's something you can't actually show in game, but you put it in MRP, and that's just information for other people to react to. As right now I have her in her civvies. She's not geared because we're not going to do any fighting in this one. And now for her biography, she was born in Brill around the time of the First War. She is of the current and final generation of the Marksworth family because her sister is part of the Forsaken. And I could go into a whole lot of that, but, some people put some weird stuff in their MRPs. And that's what this video is about. And there's really no place better to find weird, funny, and maybe even squicky MRPs than on Moonguard server and in Goldshire. So we are heading over to Goldshire. That's it in the distance. And we're just basically going to see what people have for MRPs in what is generally considered World of Warcraft's red light district. Welcome to Goldshire. Alright, now there's going to be a lot of cuts in this video as I take a look at different MRPs. And the way to tell who has MRP profiles is if you mouse over them and you see the little book icon. See? Right there. And right-clicking, once you see that little book icon in XRP, actually, that's a feature of XRP, and you can quickly see their profiles. And this one's actually a rather lore-abiding profile. But if you get inside the inn, and you've probably heard about how much of a den of debauchery Moonguard can get. See, nothing there. Now, Goldshire Moonguard is also known as the ERP capital of World of Warcraft. Look at this. Look at this. There's a reason why. And look at this. Naked person with an MRP. Do they have an MRP? Yes, they do. Let's see. I need people in my life that will help me through tough times and teach me new experiences. I'm a lesbian by heart and would love to fall in love one day. Okay, that's actually pretty tame. All right, here's where I start trying to find the funny ones, and we will cut through the video as I find them. Hopefully I get some. Oh god, I don't even have to cut that. Selling lap dances, message me? Oh god. Let's see. Oh, currently getting fucked silly. Your attention is drawn to her round, plump ass, which is barely covered by her plate thong. Oh, dear Lord. Her ass cheeks jiggle with each and every seductive step she takes. 18 plus in history. Oh, jeez. She's always on. Oh, God. No, no. Oh, God. Do I have to read that? Really? She's... Oh, man. No, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. Deep down inside. Oh. Oh, God. Why did I come here? I didn't even have to cut for that one. Look at that. Look at that. First one I focus on, then... Okay, then. The words butt slut are tattooed on her lower back. Oh, dear Lord. And before you ask, no, I'm not covering up any names. And the reason why I'm not covering up the names down here is just simply and the reason why I'm not covering up the names down there is because, you know, these people are here, they're in public, they apparently want to be seen, they apparently want the publicity. If you're here, you're role-playing. If you're here and you have, a profile, you're role-playing, you apparently want people to see your profiles. Alright. Other role-playing info, usually submissive. See, this is the thing. They post other role-playing info, but it's not really role-play info. It's... If I can resurrect an old muck and mud term, it's tiny sex info. It's fucking tiny sex info. I swear to God. Post length can range from fragments to multi-power and kinkiness from vanilla to pretty damn kinky. What would roleplay all be without the infamous kinks list? I feel so used. Oh my God. A kinks list. Bukake, why am I not surprised? Dude, you make all Worgen look bad. Double penna... Huh? What? How in Warcraft does that... That's not even... Oh god, someone had to pop the... Someone popped the dancing thing. Water sports? Oh god. Hey, but at least they don't do scat. Yeah, this is a sex tune. Her ass, slappable, round and meaty, the kind of ass if slapped would jiggle a bit, almost begging to be grabbed and squeezed. Yeah, that's a sex tune. And there's your proof that this is a sex tune. The infamous tiny sex profile. Incest. Wouldn't mind trying an older brother taking advantage of her? Oh, come on. But then again, what do I, and she's only an adolescent. Jailbait! Or probably barely legal. Yeah, 18 plus. Yeah, barely legal. Unrealistic kind to have a manner. Oh, there we go. We have our first mention of a Fuda. We have our first mention of a Fuda. Interested in the scene where she's drugged or knocked out. Yeah, yep, she's into rape play, apparently. Oh, God. I know it's just role play, but... let's see here. Yep, yep. Tiny sex profile, bisexual, spanker. When she breaks out that particular spell, she's rather rough. When she gets away with it, there's a particular love of throat fucking. I'm just glad you can't have actual nudity in WoW, at least without a plugin. All right. Dear Lord. Oh yes. Here's another roleplay. Here's another roleplay kink. The feminine male character that uses a female tune. And yep, another tiny sex profile. But like I said, Goldshire and Moonguard is basically the red light district of WoW. Now in Miss Pandaria, with the CRZ system, numerous, and I do mean numerous servers ended up inadvertently sharing Moonguard's Goldshire. And the reason why is because I guess they felt the other realms weren't populated enough, so they said, let's throw in Moonguard. But now the algorithm has changed. As you can see, very few, if any, people from other servers here. As a matter of fact, I've yet to see one. And that's because now the algorithms change. They figure Moonguard is populated enough as it is. It doesn't need anyone else. So... let's see this one. Bratty submissive kinks are in history. Another tiny sex profile. Orgasm denial? That's a thing? Really? Oh, by the way, no soda this time. This time I have coffee. Because I need coffee today. What the hell is orgasm denial? I've never heard of that. What the hell is orgasm denial? I'm pretty much an open book, so feel free to ask me anything. The only ones that are definite no are gore, vor, and bathroom. So... oh, you can't see it, but someone is whispering me. Someone is whispering me. I'm going to reply. Again, you won't be able to see it, but I'm going to reply. Someone named Wrecked Paladin is whispering me. I have a feeling he has no idea why I'm here. Short and slim with wide hips and a plump rear. Her bust is A-cup size but firm as her rear pokes out a bit. Ah, that's because of what she's wearing. Okay. A heart-shaped bubble butt. Bubble butt? That butt is fat in those pants. Yeah, you know, like I freaking care. Seriously, like I care. I'm a deek, damn it. I'm a deek, damn it, and I'm here to make fun of all of you and put you all on YouTube. Ah, here's a gnome. What's funny though? I don't think I've actually found a fuda yet, which is actually kind of strange because usually the place to go to find the fuda profiles are Draenei, because people tend to use the excuse of "lol alien." No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Draenei women are not automatically fucking fuda, okay? But yeah, all the, let's see here, 18 plus in the biography. Here we go. Oh, okay. Dislikes, dicks, both literally and figuratively. Then why are you here in Goldshire? Seriously. One-liners do not hold my interest. Beginner friendly. Likes, women, con. Con. What the fuck is con? Seriously, what the fuck is con? You like con. So yeah. Okay. Looking for a bae. I never understood that. Is saying baby or babe too much that you have to just shorten it to bae? Send me a link of the worst or best 90s rave or EDM music you have. I have a special spot for this type of music. You know what? Happycore fan right here. As a matter of fact, I am planning on creating a happycore song to be the theme of my new radio show called I Got Game. Yep, teasing that. The only thing is I have to have it done by February. And perhaps once my old show goes away, I'll have time for that. I play this character to have some fun once in a while. Just dance at the inn, talk to the patrons, tips highly appreciated. Okay, 18 plus in history. Alright. No fudas! Yes, thank you! Thank you for saying no fudas. God, it seems like almost every... It's like... I don't get the fuda thing. I really don't get the fuda thing. No, okay. But I'm surprised I haven't found one yet. Have they finally become out of style? Have they finally become out of style? I'm starting to wonder. Oh. Really? Really? I'm gonna point on that again. I'm gonna focus on her again. Look at the tooltip there, because I know you can't see the top of the roleplay window, but look at the tooltip here. Queen Ashara. Really? A swollen, bimbified creature that was once known as Queen Ashara, now simply referred to as Ashy the Slut? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. You know, it's bad enough that you have a tiny sex profile. But does it have to be Ashara? Do you have to do this to a perfectly good lore character? Really? She yearns to taste the fancy cheeses and wines of her glory days, but... I'm scrolling past that. Okay. The only dislikes are gore and bad grammars. How about bad spelling? Apparently that's not a dislike of yours. Ninja loggers, I don't care. Do you have to do this to a lore character? Really? Really? Oh my god. Oh dear lord. Oh dear lore, I should say, actually. Oh god. Maybe I, maybe I shouldn't cut this. I'm finding enough funny stuff without having to cut this. Looking for modern day roleplay, maybe a little more than roleplay. What's more than roleplay? Actually going out and playing the game? Whenever she wants to party, she heads to Lion's Pride Inn. Yeah, it's definitely the place to party. She's usually seen leaving the inn with a random man throughout the night. Okay, not as bad. It hints that she's up for stuff, but at least she's not being blatant about it. Okay, what do we have here now? Ha! No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. No, no, no. No, I'm looking at that tooltip. No, 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 no. It is bad enough. It is bad enough when, the reason why I'm saying no is because if you are going to bring a lore character from another fandom into Warcraft, at least keep her the same race, It says, and the thing is, it even says Sindori. Now, using a night elf character to portray a high elf or blood elf is not unheard of, okay? Okay, it looks like she's adapted Harley Quinn to being Sindori. And if the character was native to the Warcraft universe, she probably would be a blood elf. But enough's enough. No profile, not interested. I'm making a comedy video here, damn it. I don't really feel like typing out some extended MRP. All you need to know is that she's very flexible and really up for pretty much anything. Oh, God. No. Please, no. Please, no. 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 No! No, 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 no. That's where I draw the line. Well, actually, I draw the line much more than that, but that's where my line starts. Anything else I say no to is below this. All right, you want to do a druid, fine, but in cat form, really? And yes, the MRP, as you could tell, actually said that the druid was a cat. Let's see here. Anything? Oh, but what was that I saw? An incubus in disguise. Not enough facepalm. And the thing is, do incubi even really exist in Warcraft universe? Because I've yet to actually see an incubus NPC in WoW. Plenty of succubi. As a matter of fact, warlocks can summon succubi, but I've yet to see an actual incubus in Warcraft lore. If there is one, let me know. But let's see. He uses Goldshire as a feeding ground, resorting to force on occasion, depending on how long it's been since he's fed. Okay. Oh, there's a Pandaren here. She's a slut with a fat ass and huge knockers. Isn't that all you care about? Go get the pics for a better idea. We're not looking at the pics. trust me. We are not looking at the pics. Alright. Nodding? Do I want to know? Okay. Let's see what's downstairs. The seedy underbelly. Actually, I don't see too many people down here. Oh, there they are. There they are. Apparently not anyone with a profile, though. Let's try. Oh, we got a gnome. Oh, there's the tiny sex profile. Something alien. Well, I guess technically orcs and Draenei count as aliens. Tentacle. Tentacle? I didn't think Draenei tentacles were long enough. Life-saving, sacrificial demon. Schoolgirl. Beastie. No, 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 not enough, no. I'm heading back upstairs. Not enough, no. Not enough, no. Alright. Oh, here's someone recruiting for their guild in Goldshire. Well, then again, on the other hand, Tanya's profile says recruiting for Occupy Azeroth, so I can't talk too much. Except she's not actually recruiting here. We're here to make fun of these people. You know, and in all honesty, you know, if you want to go, if you want to do sex role play in Goldshire, in Moonguard, you know, more power to you. But this is the way the rest of us see you. Kaelisa wasn't always found in Goldshire. She used to serve along with her brothers and sisters of the chapel in their unending fight with the undead scourge. But after some incidents, things changed for better or worse for her. Let's see. Let's see how she ended up in Goldshire from being a noble warrior of the light. How did she end up in Goldshire? Oh, let's see. She got ridiculed. Let's see. Let's see. A rather graphic description of how she killed the person who ridiculed her. It doesn't really say much after that. It just goes right to the tiny sex profile. She wasn't always in Goldshire, but she got ridiculed, killed the people who ridiculed her, and now she's in Goldshire. Making a fun, creative ERP guild. They're making guilds now. I'm hurt. You know, basically in conclusion, if you ever, and I do, here we go! We found a Fuda, ladies and gentlemen! We found a Fuda! Yep, we did it. I think we're done. I honestly think we're done now. So, you know, if any of you ever wanted to know why we make fun of Moonguard and why there are so many Warcraft jokes about Goldshire in Moonguard, this is why. This is it. This is This is why everyone makes fun of Moonguard. You may have heard the memes. You may have heard the songs. You may have seen the jokes. But over here in this video, you are actually seeing it in full color on your screen here on ParticlePlay. And that one says it all. I knew it. I almost thought we were going to get by this video without finding a Fuda. And we found one. And she's not even a Draenei. She's not even a Draenei. She's human. But there it is. Right there. Right there. Fuda. We're going to get back into the home stretch of Honey Pop in our next video. And after we're done with Honey Pop, we're probably going to go, there are a few possibilities. We may go to Five Nights at Freddy's Halloween Edition. And, or we might go to a game that's been basically known as WoW's biggest ripoff. And I'll show you what I mean if we can get to it. First I need to find out if it'll run in my Windows parallels. It probably will because it's based off of a rather old WoW build. I think it's based on WoW Lich King. So we'll have that for you. We may even have some Five Nights at Freddy's Halloween Edition. But before that, Tanya is going to run screaming out of here. Ah! Get me out of here, she says. Yep, she's going back home. She's going back home. She doesn't want any part of that Goldshire scene. All right. Back in Stormwind, finally. All right. Oh, if you like this video, like and subscribe. Join the Particle Acceleration. Also, listen to my other show, the Mad Music Top 20 Revenge. We count down the 20 biggest hits as voted on by the fans at madmusic.com. And coming in February, a new show based off of gaming music called I Got Game. You won't want to miss that either. So until next time, we will get back to Honey Pop. I am DJ Particle, and I am signing off. Boom.